Let's travel back over 2,000 years to ancient China, where one man's ideas would shape not just a nation, but the entire world. His name? Confucius. You've probably heard of him, maybe even quoted him, but who was he really? Born around 551 BCE in the state of Lu, Confucius lived during a time of chaos and war. Society was fractured, and people were searching for answers. Confucius wasn't born into wealth. In fact, he grew up in a struggling family, losing his father at a young age. From early on, he was obsessed with learning, books, music, rituals, you name it. But Confucius wasn't content to keep his knowledge to himself. He believed that a better world was possible, and that it started with each of us. He became a teacher, gathering a group of devoted students, sharing his vision of a society built on respect, kindness, and honesty. What made him different? Confucius didn't claim to be a prophet or a god. He was a regular person, facing the same frustrations and disappointments as anyone else. But he believed in the power of good character. If you want to change the world, he said, start by improving yourself. His teachings weren't just about big speeches. Confucius taught by example, and his lessons were practical. Respect your parents, be loyal to your friends, treat others as you'd like to be treated. Simple, right? But revolutionary at the time. He dreamed of a government ruled by wisdom and virtue, not fear and punishment. He even tried to become an advisor to kings. But politics was messy, and Confucius spent much of his life moving from place to place, often facing rejection. Despite the setbacks, he never gave up. He kept teaching, and his students kept listening. They wrote down his ideas in a book called The Analects, which people still read today. So, what's his legacy? Confucius laid the foundation for what became known as Confucianism, a way of life, a guide for how to be a better human. It influenced not just China, but Korea, Japan, Vietnam, and beyond. Today, when leaders talk about honesty, or when families emphasize respect, that's Confucius echoing through history. He believed that even the smallest actions could change the world. So next time you hear a quote about kindness or integrity, remember the man behind the words, a teacher who believed in the power of good character and whose ideas are still alive thousands of years later. Thanks for joining me on this quick journey through history. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe for more stories about the people who shaped our world.